Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. This is Raw Cloud. Today, I want to speak to you guys about an experience that I had going into another realm, is what I want to call it. This wasn't another timeline. This was just another realm that I entered in, where we coexist on a multi-dimensional level. Um, a lot of times when we go into these realms, we already exist on a multi-dimensional level where we sometimes look the same, but might act just a little bit different pertaining to that conscious level in that particular realm or in that particular timeline. Sorry about that. This lighting is adjusting itself. Uh, so so when I go into this reality, I am who I am right now, but living somewhere else. Um, So when I'm in this reality, I'm in heavy traffic, and in that reality, I drive a motorcycle. I ride a motorcycle. Well, so I'm in this heavy traffic. There's a lot of cars, not really moving much. Um, so and I have this trailer on the back of the motorcycle, and I want to say it's built almost like a Harley motorcycle, and I'm trying to you know get to a gas station because I'm running out of gas, and like I said, the traffic really isn't moving. So, and I know if I'm carrying this trailer, this small little trailer meant for a motorcycle, that it will I'll just run out of gas even quicker. So I see this guy like right behind me. So I'm asking him, can he carry this trailer for me? I just asked a random guy, hopefully, he would do the right thing and help me out just until we get up there, this the street so that I don't run out of gas. Uh, well, he take one look at me and I thought that he was going to help me. So he take the trailer, attach it, and then pull it with his truck to the opposite side of the street. So I'm looking at him like, man, I could really right now just whoop your ass for doing that. Um, and I'm not. So I kept my comments kind of to myself, and as I'm seeing him do this, um, I'm walking over to the other side of the street to retrieve the trailer that he put over there. And as we're walking by each other, now if I wasn't a real nice guy, I would have just snapped on him. Um, but I walked by him and looked at him and had some choice words for him. Um, Nothing too disrespectful. And I retrieved the trailer, attached it, and by that time, traffic is moving. So I finally make it to the gas station. I was fearing that I was gonna run out of gas and wouldn't make it, but I barely made it. So I go into the gas station. I park my motorcycle out at the gas pump. So when I get in there, the same guy's in there. He was Caucasian guy, had the American flag hat on. Um, don't want to call him racist, but I can tell that he just didn't like me for whatever reason. Didn't do anything to him. Just trying to get a little help. And so he's looking at me all mean, pissed off, and I say to him, I say, you a prissy little sissy. And then everybody in the gas station began to laugh at me calling him um, prissy little sissy. So the guy get mad. He walks out. He walks out, and I'm getting ready, leave as well. Two people came out of nowhere. Came out of nowhere. Blonde hair, blue eye. One male, one female. And I say to them, I say, your energy is different from everybody else here in this convenience store. And I pause, and it's like my psychic intuition picked up on who they were. Um, I told the male, I said, you're Gabrielle. And I looked at the female and I said, you're Azriel. And they both nodded and smiled at me. And that's when my whole psychic self picked up that we were speaking telepathically to each other. And I knew that I was failing my mission. And I asked them, I said, I'm failing my mission on her. And they nodded. Gabrielle nodded at me. Um, you guys are gonna know angels just by your intuition. There are earth angels here. Um, Sometimes when we come in, because of the heavy density, especially when we're born into these vessels, and we try to have a human life, we get caught up in all of the illusion, um, distortions. We're trying to do the right thing all the time, and sometimes we forget that we need to stay mindful and that we don't need to always fight to be right. We don't always need to fight on everything, and that's my biggest problem with who I am. I'm always trying to fight everything. Um, it's not to be right. It's not. That's not why I fight. But anyway, when I asked Gabrielle, I said I'm failing my mission on her, and he nodded. And then I just broke down and I started crying, and I was telling him I'm so tired of being here. I'm really tired of being here. Um, I'm really ready to leave this realm. Sometimes it's really hard for angel beings to be born in human form and operate on all of these levels to try to help and wake mankind up. There's a lot of us here, and we're doing the work. But like I said, we get caught up in being human. Uh, and the biggest thing with me would be my ego. I try to keep my ego in check, but when I get around certain people, especially like that guy, No matter how nice you are, people will try to deliberately rub you the wrong way. No matter how kind you are, certain people will never respect you just based off on how you look. Um, so when we scan these people, sometimes we notice that they have attachments to them, like to their soul, to their energetic field. There could be demonic beings that have attached themselves. There could be negative ET races that have attached themselves and working off their subconscious, working through their subconscious to hijack their minds to lower people empathy. But when it comes to incarnated angel beings, um, we know better. We should know better not to feed into that ego, not to feed into the ego because the ego overshadow the higher conscience. And for some time now, when I encounter humans that project negativity towards my way, I act more like a mirror and I deflect it and send it right back at them. And I need not to do that because it's not about standing in your ground. I'm not saying that you have to be a doormat, but when you feed into that, they feed off that energy. Whatever entity or whoever they are, um, they're feeding off of that. They're trying to pull your energy in. They're trying to lower your vibration when this happens. And so when Gabrielle is telling me that, I'm failing my mission behind doing that, becoming a mirror and deflecting that at them when I should just be peaceful and loving and kind no matter what. Uh, don't let things affect you or bring your energy down based off of their energy. Um, if it gets to the point we should just move away from them and then allow them to be and act out in their path. But like I say, you do not have to be a doormat. Um, but from this point on, I'm gonna have to move away from the political arena uh, because when we do these jumps, guys, and like I said, I'm operating on all of these multidimensional levels. Um, working with the Navy Alliance, working with the Earth Alliance, working with the White Hats. A lot of times, even light workers, if you're not participating on that level, you're not able to see uh, future events. And sometimes I get pulled in when I visit other channels, and I'm like, how can they not see what is coming? Um, I know that Gabrielle wants me to have faith in these other light workers and light warriors, and I do want to apologize. Um, my whole thing is I've been in that warrior mode for so long, guys. I've been a warrior lifetime after lifetime. I've been a light worker and a light warrior lifetime after lifetime. And most of those forms, I have not been human. Uh, and I've worked as high council members with the Galactic Federation. But like I said, it's different when you're human. You're not so connected with that higher conscience because you having to evolve as a human being in this particular existence. We have to evolve this particular species, and we have so much on our plates that we sometimes forget to stay heart centered. That you should not have to fight to be right, and we should always work together as a collective. And that's exactly what's going on right now with this government structure, is that the human collective is seeing through the illusion. Um, and I need to have faith in that. I need, when I put out information, I need not to be so um, I need to keep it more loving, more compassionate, and just let that information get seeded in to you guys, and stop trying to drill you with this particular type of information, because I need to trust that you're going to understand and see it later. You may not see a lot of things that I bring now, but you're seeing it happen time after time as we watch these timelines unfold. Um, I guess sometimes I drill you. It's like I'm taking you guys through like psychic boot camp, uh, and I'm putting you guys on like fast track awakening. But I need to trust you. I need to trust you to understand, and just put it out, and then let you guys have it, and just trust that you're gonna understand where Raw is coming from. We are doing an amazing job. All of you guys. It's because you guys too are working on all of these levels, and all you have to do is have faith in yourself. Have faith in the human collective consciousness, uh, in what you don't understand. There's other versions of yourself that do have that information, and you'll get those downloads when need be. When that time merges, when that timeline version of yourself merges, that consciousness merge with your current conscience, it'll start you'll start understanding, and people will start gravitating to the information. You'll start seeing it other you'll get confirmation from other channels. This is how we work as a collective, and this is how it need to be. So to all the light workers and all the light warriors, I am always here with you. I'm always going to be in tune with you. I will stay more heart centered, and focus on the heart, keeping the heart chakra open. And Gabrielle and Azriel will be assisting me from this point on, because I do not want to fail my mission. It's very important that I complete this mission, um, because this is my last round. This is going to be my last round here. I will not be incarnating again to do this. I'll be leaving this realm and going back to a higher realm. Um, but I must stay heart centered. I must not always fight to be right, and just allow that energy to get seeded into the collective. And what you don't see now, I should just trust that you'll see later. I do have more videos. Before I met with Archangel, Gabriel, and Azrael, I had other videos pertaining to the political arena. I will upload those. But from that point on, I'm going to have to step away because, guys, we are right there at fifth density consciousness. We're right there at that frequency. We're right there. All we have to do is get past, uh, continue to trust each other, trust our collective to do the right thing, and keep working with that. Um, but I must move away because I've put out so much information for you guys. You guys already know uh, with this political stuff how it's going to be working against you. Okay, so just know that these billionaires are never going to be on humanity's side. Okay, you guys already know that. So I'm not going to keep drilling uh, everyone with that. Okay, I have to trust that you guys are going to understand that, and then whatever you choose from that point, I will still be here, but I'm going to be moving into fifth density consciousness and um, working with how we get there. And any experience that I have, I'm still going to be telling you guys about anything that I got. Um, I will not withhold it from you, but it has to come from inside and all of the other groups that I'm working from. Um, but I will be moving away from this political stuff and then allowing the human collective to do what it was designed to do on a spiritual level. So I love, honor, and respect all of you guys. Have a good day.